Endless beaches, oodles of elephants, sprawling ancient cities, and the flavorful seafood make this land irresistible. Sri Lanka, the pearl of the Indian Ocean. Widely recognized for its charming coastal cities, bordering the island is one such town. Negombo was an important port and trading hub for spices since the times of the Sri Lankan kings. It was also famed for the cultivation of cinnamon. Today, it is a fairly busy town with strong links to the tourism and fishing industries. Sri Lanka's capital Colombo, a port city with a rich colonial heritage on the western coast, is a potpourri of races, religions, and cultures. Colombo is well known for its open spaces. The legacies of colonial garden routes are still very much intact along its often boulevards. Evenings are beautiful at the golf face where one could enjoy the pleasing sunset. The central province is home to the hills and greens of Lanka. Mahiyangana constitutes the ancient ethnicity of the country. The gleaming great white stupa, built in the shape of a bell, sits pretty atop a massive platform. The sculptures of elephant heads built onto the platform stand proudly as if to guard the ancient monument. It is one of the 16 most venerated Buddhist structures of Sri Lanka. It is believed Buddha's hair relic is enshrined within the ancient Mahiyangana stupa. It became the first ever stupa to be built in Sri Lanka. The Mahiyangana region, a vast plain with the Mahaweli river running through, provides access to several national parks, bird sanctuaries and aboriginal lands. Sri Lanka's longest river Mahaweli flows through the region, of which the climate is determined by the northeast monsoon of the island. Rice cultivation is largely practiced in the area, along with additional pottery and clay activities as well. The Veda village is home to the indigenous Veda community, numbering close to 1,000 individuals. The natural habitat of these people, whose livelihood once depended solely on hunting, was confined to the forest. However, during the recent decades, they have been shifting in a slow transformation into Chenna dry land for cultivation. These aborigines of Sri Lanka have begun to intermarry with the Sinhalese villagers living in the region surrounding their habitat. The total extinction of the traditions of hunting for food, cooking in open fire with the group, collecting bees' honey, the songs and dances has now become a rare possibility. Situated in the north of Sri Lanka, Jaffna provides a new perspective to the country. The place over the years has been disturbed by the civil war. Jaffna Fort was originally built by the Portuguese before the Dutch and later English expanded it into one of the greatest ports in Asia in the late 1600s. This fort is much smaller in size, which allows the tourists to explore in quick time. It's free to explore, although many historical buildings and structures remain in ruins due to the recent civil war. The northern realms of Sri Lanka drum to a beat of their own, led by the Tamils and a strong Hindu culture so entirely separate from the Sinhalese and Buddhist culture of the south.